Hey guys, it is Bra Day, which stands for Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day. Kind of ironic that they call it Bra Day because once you get reconstruction, you don't really need to wear a bra anymore, but it is Bra Day, and so I want to talk about all things reconstruction. But first, I want to show you guys my nails because I have little boobs on them. It's Bra Day. You have to have boobs, right? Pretty into them. I think they're super cute. So, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is in October. It's happening right now, and Bra Day happens to fall in this month, which is exciting. So I want to talk about all things breast reconstruction. So I'm sure there's a bunch of different ways you can do this, but what I know about are two. You can either get implants or you can get the deep surgery, which is when you use your own tissue to create breasts instead of using implants. I have implants. I really didn't know about the deep surgery before, and I think that I wish I had known because you end up having the most natural looking and feeling breasts, and it's like, you cannot tell. Like if you put two women next to each other, one who had their boobs and one who has foobs, you would be like, I don't know the difference, which is awesome because I think mine clearly look fake. Also repping the super low cut top today because I'm like, Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day, gotta show off the foobs, hello. I chose to have breast implants and they are definitely foobs. I think that stands for fake boobs because they do not look or feel real. So much so that I'll never forget when I had my expanders in. I was on the beach taking a photo with Justin and he was like, ow babe, your elbow's digging into me. I was like, oh my God, that is not my elbow, that is my foob. That's how hard my expanders were. Basically what happens when you have a double mastectomy and you choose to have implant reconstruction is they go in, they get rid of all of the tissue, and then they oftentimes, you can either do direct to implant where they put the implants in right there, it's one surgery and you're done, or you put these things called tissue expanders in and they let your body really get ready over time by stretching the skin and preparing your body for the implants. I had to get expanders because I wanted my foobs to be a little bit bigger than my OBs, my original boobs. So I had expanders and then I ended up having an exchange surgery where they swapped them out and put in the implants. So that is one way you can do it. I wish I had known about the deep surgery because I think the results are so much more natural and I don't think my foobs look very natural. I do like them, but I also have no feeling. And that's something that I feel like people don't really talk about a lot. It really has changed my sex life in a lot of ways. I cannot tell if you're touching my breasts or not. I'll never forget one day Justin and actually I'll tell a different story. Keep it PG. This is crazy actually. So I had just come back from a long flight. I was wearing a tank top. I never really wear a bra. And I had just gone off the plane and I was walking through the airport and all these people were staring at me. And I could not figure it out. I'm like, I don't have a cute outfit on. I look like, a hot mess. It's like, why are people staring at me? And I'm like, it's just in my head, right? So I keep walking through the airport and people's heads are turning. Literally, they're like, and not in a good way, not like, hey girl, like mortified at me. And I'm like, what is going, like, do I have a booger? What's happening? So I end up going to baggage claim. And so I'm just like waiting for my bag, feeling like really uncomfortable. And my bag comes, I pull it off the thing, I start walking, I get in the taxi line, go in, pick up my phone to FaceTime Justin, and you know how the screen comes on or the video comes on before it starts? All of a sudden I'm like, my entire foob was out. The entire time it was like full foob, nipple and everything out for the world to see. And it was totally mortifying. I'm sure there's photos of it all over the world. How did no one tell me? How did no one say like, hey girl, just wanna let you know your whole boob is hanging out? No one. Just so embarrassing, honestly, like mortifying. But it just goes to show truly the lack of sensation and feeling that we have in our foobs after our double mastectomies and after reconstruction. It's kind of scary actually. You have no feeling, and it's something I wish more people had warned me about. I wish someone had told me I really wasn't going to have feeling. Obviously, I think your doctors explain this to you, but until you understand or go through it yourself, you don't realize what a huge difference that makes. So I was doing research and I found this thing, it's called resensation, and basically what it is it helps reconnect the nerves after they've been cut after a mastectomy. And it's like so sciencey and cool, and they have like these little things and it connects the nerves, and it's honestly the coolest thing ever. Unfortunately, you can't do it when you have implants because they don't reconnect your nerves. Makes sense, but if you do the deep surgery, which is another reason you should look into it and ask your doctor about it, they do have this technology where they're able to reconnect your nerves and it does help get sensation back after your double mastectomy, which is awesome and so helpful, because if you don't want your foobs flying all over the world at the airport, this is for you. Or you could also just wear a bra. So if you know someone who's about to go through this, who's thinking about having a double mastectomy, this is something that you should have them look into. I would check out their website. I think they have this thing called a surgeon locator, where you can literally go on, it's like a map, and it shows you where the surgeons who perform this are located. Call them, set up a consultation, find out if you're a candidate, because I don't want your foobs to be out at the airport like mine were, for the world to see. It's a shame. Keep those things in. Unless you want to show them off, then, you know, do what you got to do, girl. I support it. But look it up, tell your friends, you got to. Also, low key, this makes me so nervous. I have really fat fingers. It's like a problem. Like I feel like I have to do some like finger workouts. Is that a thing?